Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. After a thrilling win in the first match against Delhi Capitals, Mumbai Indians will take on the field once again against Beth Mooney's Gujarat Giants. Mumbai Indians will look to carry on their momentum, whereas Gujarat Giants will look to turn their run of bad luck around. After releasing 11 out of 19 members of their squad, let's see if Gujarat Giants can make good progress in the tournament. We have lots to discuss. Till then, let me introduce my guests. Trisha Ghoshal, Snehashish Mukherjee, and Ishan Shahane. Over to you first, Trisha. We've talked about Mumbai Indians in the past in the opening match, but Gujarat Giants will take the field for the first time in this tournament today. What do you expect out of the team?
I think a much better performance because even though Gujarat probably doesn't have the big names when it comes to Indian players, um, uh, I think also because last year they had injury bad lucks. This year somehow the injury probably I shouldn't say, but injury probably has helped them a little. Not Kashvi. In Kashvi's case, I would say that was bad luck, but of course, Tahu. I think Tahu coming in has strengthened Gujarat's lower order batting as well as, of course, the bowling. So overall, my expectation is a much better Gujarat performance, and you never know.
Ishan, last year as well, Gujarat Giants started their tournament with a heavy defeat against Mumbai Indians. And Beth Mooney got injured in that very first game. So it was a very unlucky game. How do you expect tonight to turn out? Same, maybe better luck this time?
I think they'll be hoping for that, Gagi, but this Mumbai Indian squad looks incredibly tough. And after that, amazing win the other night, I think they're high on confidence. So it's going to be a tough one for them to lose. But having said that, it's a new season and I think it's a new start. So whenever there's a new season, there's always a sense of optimism in the air that this can be a new beginning. And I think if they focus on that, then I think you can upset the best sides on any given day. So I think that should be the focus. And if they keep that in mind and keep things simple, it's anybody's game because a T20 format game, if you play good cricket on that particular day, it can just go on like in your favor. So I think just keep things simple and stick to the basics should be the key.
Snehashish, in the auction, this mini auction, Gujarat Giants splurged a lot on an uncapped Indian all-rounder, which was Kashvi Gautam. 2 crores spent on that one uncapped young player, but she's now injured and ruled out of the tournament. But when you look back on this bid, do you think it was a bit too much considering you hadn't seen that much of her on the international stage or in WPL either?
By the number, maybe, but I think you can say it in WPL or in IPL. We have seen a lot of this kind of bids just based on the potential, basically on uncapped players. Like this year, IPL also, we saw many uncapped Indian players go for big money in big franchises like CSK and all. So it's not a new thing for us in India as a cricket fan, but I think on potential, maybe we all expected that bid war is going to happen over Kashmir Gautam, and it happened. So I think Gigi also knew that, and they went all out for the player, and the performance she had before that, I think she was destined to have this kind of a money. But unfortunately for her, that the injury took her away from this tournament, and I think it's a huge blow for Gigi. As Trishadi said that based on the Indian names now have Gigi, the Indian squad looks a bit weak apart from other teams. So that's the area of concern for Beth Muni. But the overseas name this time they have, I think those players will be very vital to the overall success, whatever Gigi will have in this edition.
Trisha,
Yes,
talking about
Gagi, and
players,
if I could add to that,
yeah.
yes. Yes, Gagi. So I think Snehashi's mentioned the overseas prospects. So I think Phoebe Litchfield is someone that I saw very closely as well, and she's gotten a lot of runs against India, and a player that the team can really rely and bank on. So I think the responsibility will lie on her shoulders, along with Sneh Rana. So obviously the Indian depth is possibly not as much compared to the Mumbai Indians team here, but Sneha Rana with her all-round abilities, I think even Trisha will agree here that she can be a handful. And on any given day, if she comes to perform at her very best, I think she is a player that can certainly help the Gujarat team here. So I think Phoebe Litchfield and Sneha Rana will hold the key in this match.
Yeah, yes,
I,
Rishi.
I wanted to add, I think all of us are forgetting a big name, in the Gujarat lineup, and that's Veda Krishnamurthy. I
I was
think,
getting to that.
yeah, I think the addition of Veda, it was almost the last bid kind of, and I think that was a fantastic addition because she has experience of playing in Bangalore. It's her home ground, so she knows Chinnaswamy superbly well. The other thing is, of course, Veda can hit so well. We have seen Veda change one-day matches. The 2017 World Cup, against New Zealand, it was a virtual knockout, and along 100. Of course, Veda's that 75 of 30 odd balls, that was massive. Veda is a brilliant fielder. And the
Yeah.
other thing is, last time round, okay, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why that comes on the phone, but anyway, along with Sneh Rana, because last year Gigi only had Sneh Rana who knew the domestic players well. But this time they have a Veda also on the ground to help out Beth Mooney with those bowling changes or even fielding changes because field placements are very important. Yesterday
Hmm.
itself, when Richa was batting, I think in the square, it was Rajeshwari who missed Richa's run out when she was in 15 or 16. And it was the Richa innings, of course. If Meghna was alone, then it would have been difficult for her to take that score. So, the smaller the version of the game, the fielding becomes that much more crucial, along with obviously batting and bowling. So, that is where I think Veda will strengthen the middle order. And one more name, I think you can call her somewhat of a domestic stalwart, hasn't really done justice to herself in international cricket. She has got the chances. It's not like Hemlata has not got the chances in international, but she has not done well. But domestic, she has done well. And last time, also she did well. So also, Gargi, I know you like to quiz us, but quiz time for you. Um, who do you think Gigi should go with, Litchfield or Woolward? Because
Oh,
Beth
that,
Mooney is one of the openers, of course.
yeah, of course.
That's given. Yeah.
Uh,
Who's the other one? Because see,
that is a,
Gardner, Tahuhu, and I'm sure Bryce will also play.
yeah.
But Bryce is not a problem because she's associate nations, so Gujarat can play five foreigners. But they can either play Woolward or they can play Litchfield. So Gargi, over to you.
You know what? My personal opinion is that you go with Litchfield. You need batting. You need batting. You need to put up a good score against Mumbai Indians because they've got the batters. We've seen in the last match as well. Even though there was a bit of a batting lineup crumble, but you saw Yastika and Harmanpreet coming in clutch and hitting those really good knocks, both half centurions. So I think I'd go with Phoebe Litchfield because she's running on some incredible form right now.
Yeah, and I think she's a very good batter against spin. Pace, of
Yes,
course, but also against spin.
yes. She's
Mm,
very good in Indian conditions. Very good.
exactly.
That's why it's going to be vital to have Phoebe Litchfield uh, in their squad. But now, Ishan, over to you. Leah Tahu, who replaces Cheetal, Lauren Cheetal, had to be ruled out of the tournament because she had skin cancer and had to go through surgery. But how excited are you to now see Leah Tahu, who possibly make her debut in the WPL? Just a second, you're on
Platform.
mute. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I think I'm extremely excited, Gagi, because like I mentioned before, it's just a wonderful platform for a young player or any player for that matter of fact to come out there and perform. So unfortunately, when someone sits out, it's always an opportunity for someone else to get in the mix and perform. So I think the WPL providing that platform, it's the best thing that the stage could do. So it's only up to the player now to go out there and showcase their skills. But yes, extremely excited. And I think we're going to see a lot more exciting players this season as well because it's getting bigger match after match. A lot more people are taking interest, and the players are also sensing that. So the responsibility to perform has also increased over time because they know that everyone has started to actually watch them. And when you understand that there are eyes on you, you just tend to want to, like, you want to perform better on the bigger scale. So I think the WPL has exceeded very well in doing that, and I think it's just a great platform. So I'm extremely excited to see her.
And a final few questions for Snehashish and Trisha. But Snehashish, over to you first. Is this, after that captain's knock from Harmanpreet Kaur in the last match, do you think this is a redemption arc that she should ride?
Absolutely. Last day, me and Trishadi were discussing the same thing. Ki, Harmanpreet was the highest run scorer as an Indian in the last edition of the WPL. And the first match she showed again ki she is in great form. But we were really missing her when that recent tours happen, Australia and England to happen in India. She was not in a great form. So it was a concern for her and for her fans as a general. So but it was good to see her scoring those runs, and it was a vital knock based on the chase they had to do in the first match, and hopefully I think uh, today also she can play a big role because the role she has like the Virat Kohli type of role, like anchoring the role, and she is good at it. So when she is in form, I think she should must cash in that form and do maximum best for us for a team.
And it seems like there's a toss update. So it seems like Mumbai Indians have once again won the toss and opted to bowl first. So things going in favor of Mumbai Indians once again. Trisha, your thoughts? Bangalore
Well,
bowling first.
Mumbai has an impeccable record chasing. They have never lost a single match in WPL when chasing first. The only matches they lost were both batting first. So I would have loved to hear that Mumbai has lost the toss and GG is, bowling first. But having said that, I think it's a new year, new game. Dew could be a factor chasing. So it could help the batting team in the second innings. So that's where is a bit of a, I would say, a bit of an advantage because Bangalore though is a smallish ground, so that doesn't change for either team. So that way, I think the only huge factor would be they have big hitters, and they also have the due advantage. So I do think in the beginning it is an advantage for Mumbai.
Okay, and the squads are also out, and it seems like Gujarat Giants have gone with Phoebe Litchfield, Beth Mooney, Ashley Gardner, and Catherine Bryce and Leah Tahuhu as their overseas players. So there you have it. That's settled. I said Phoebe Litchfield. Phoebe Litchfield is in.
They were
Seems
listening
like
to you, Gargi. They were just listening to you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But Ishan, this question, why don't you answer this? Can Juludi be eligible for Indian bowling coach? Why not?
Where is
Yeah,
the
I mean,
no,
why not,
sorry,
Gagi? I
sorry,
think she
can I
is.
interrupt?
This is,
Sorry,
yeah,
but I have a
sure,
question.
sure.
Where is the question of eligibility club coming? Like, have you not seen Julian Goswami bowl, or have you not seen her records? Where
Exactly.
is the question of eligibility coming? Is my
Yes.
question. Green room, there's no question of eligibility. Yes, will she become? Does she want to become a coach or not? These questions can be there, but eligibility, you don't
Yeah.
question legends, buddy. 20 years in the game, you don't question the eligibility at all. Sorry, Ishan. Just
100%.
Continue.
100%. Yes, I think Patricia already took that for me, but absolutely eligible because this is someone who has done wonders for the Indian team. Again, lots of experience and one of the greats that the Indian team has produced. So, 100% eligible. And I think if she's up for it, then why not? Because obviously the Indian team would also want someone with experience who, someone who's played the game for so long, and no one better than Julian herself and one of the best fast bowlers out there. So I think the Indian team, in fact, be benefited if she could actually consider this role. But again, it's up to her. And yeah, she's 100% eligible there, Gagi.
Okay, yes, and time for predictions, Snehashish. How many runs does Gujarat Giants put on the scoreboard and who wins?
oh, that's like today.
It's in Bangalore, and we all know the small boundaries in Bangalore. But I think to be in the game, I think you have to score around 175, 180 minimum. You have to score to be on the game. And I think Mumbai can have some competition while chasing. I really want Gujarat to win because I don't want to be Mumbai to win everything every match. So I really want Gujarat to win, but okay, let's see what happens. supporting
Mumbai
Gujarat.
Mumbai Indians is turning out to be the Max Verstappen of cricket. But Trisha,
Yeah.
predictions?
Really, Gargi? Do you
Yes.
not know me? Do you not know who's playing
Let
the
the
match?
world know, na?
Do you not know who's the mentor of Gujarat Giants? Look, Gargi, I will tell you very simply. If Mithali is in the team, that team has to win. For me.
PB Litchfield double hundred. Ishan,
No, double hundred थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, but I think he chased on 171, so I would say make 10 more, 181.
okay. Ishan,
Yes, I think Agi, Phoebe Litchfield has to play an absolute blinder of an innings here, and I think somewhere around 180 will be a good total because the Mumbai Indians team has a lot of confidence on the last game. So you want to try and set as high a total as possible because obviously that finish was just outstanding. So that sort of confidence getting into game two is a different sort of feeling which they'll possibly thrive on. So I think 180 will be a competitive total. Anything below that might be difficult to possibly win the game.
okay, so that wraps up our
Gargi, what
con.
exactly makes you think you don't have to predict?
Okay, okay. I predict, okay, looking at this lineup, I would predict from Gujarat Giants. Look, I'll have to think about it because I didn't get time to think now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, very busy.
192 from Gujarat Giants and Gujarat win this match.
Oh, nice.
Okay, bold prediction. Let's see.
Gargi, that happens. I
Yes,
will
yes.
send chocolates. You're coming.
Yes,
You're coming
I'm
to
coming
Kolkata.
there tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Good. I'm taking you out for lunch. That happens.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
Best. Okay, so that wraps up our conversation. We'll be here at the end of the match also. So stay tuned to Ref Sports.